Welcome pilots, my name is Hybrid V, and I've been playing on the 411 PTU for a few days now, especially over the weekend in Evocati, and this patch is shaping up to be a phenomenal one. Now, it's not going to be earth-shattering, we're not getting a whole bunch of brand new features, we're getting new stuff, for sure, but not a whole lot of new content in terms of like engineering, for example. We know that CIG's new focus is on quality of life and bug fixing, and in fact, that's what I want to talk about here now. The SRV, if you're not already aware, is a ship that was bugged for quite a while, which is sad because the SRV is a ship that touches nearly all aspects of gameplay. It could make an excellent pirate vessel since it can tow ships that have been disabled. It can make an excellent salvager since you can tow it as part of a team to move salvage vessels away from, say, dangerous combat spaces. Or if you're doing, say, like a Vaughn mission or a bounty mission, you can knock out that ship, pull it away to a safe space, and start dismantling it at your leisure. There's so many things you can do with it, including playing with other players. For example, if a player is stranded or their ship is soft death and they need assistance, you could tow them back to a spaceport and they can repair at a pad. This has been done before in the past, but unfortunately the SRV has been broken for quite a while because players couldn't quantum with the SRV having a target being towed. However, I am happy to report that is actually fixed now. For the most part, I know. There's always a caveat. There are some weird bugs that have to do with server meshing, but it does work and it is exciting to see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut out here and let some of this footage play of me and my buddy Jersey OC, who's also my Discord moderator / admin, and you can see exactly how our findings turned out. Hey, you gotta watch out for this rock over here, okay?
Yeah, please watch it. I can't. Oh my god, even in third. Whee!
Okay, dropping out of quantum. Are you here? I see you.
I am here.
Okay, now we're gonna go to Area 18 because I gotta take you to the body shop. You know, you took a little ding back there. Your guns are still firing. And away we go. You're still
I can shoot in quantum. Let's go.
So many people are going to be happy to see this because this was broken for the longest time. And I think a lot of people melted the SRV because it was just broken for so long.
Yeah, well. Gotta try a bigger ship.
Definitely. Yeah. Defend us as we go in quantum.
I got you, fam. Oh.
No!
I'm at our court. No, I'm at our court though, but I'm out 842 kilometers.
Why over there? So as you can see, it works, and for some reason you can still fire your guns, although there were some weird inconsistencies, which you'll see a little bit later. But it does work, and unfortunately, when we got to the planet, it did drop him out. I think this had to do with us transitioning between the DGS boundaries. Alright, get over here. I didn't tell you could disconnect.
Sorry, my engines don't work. Got my road flares.
Get over here. You can detach when I say you detach.
Okay, I'm with you.
Alright. Now for the next step.
What's the next step?
I gotta take you to Area 18. Yeah, you like those MFDs?
Yeah, dude. That's peak Star Citizen right there, dude. That's unlucky.
What?
Oh wait, no, I'm here. Okay.
Yeah, I see you. Wait, nope, it stopped traveling.
Fuck.
Come on, CIG, you had one job to do. I love how I can see your marker in front of me, so I can actually physically see like where you are in relation to my nose. Get over here. There we go. I love how it just sounds like I have a diesel truck behind me when the tractor beam is active.
I got you, bro.
Are you signaling for people for help? This man's abducting me.
Flashing my lights. Help!
All right.
This is actually nauseating watching on my screen.
Technically, you're supposed to be on board the ship, not in it while I tow it. You're supposed to be in my ship.
Well, this is a hell of an experience. I'm just saying, bro.
All right, call your hangar. I'm going to just dump you in.
Hangar called my extra large.
Extra large and in charge? All right, I'll keep an eye out for it. I see it.
Okay.
Oh!
You know, did I ever tell you how cringe you are?
And there you go. Another satisfied customer, as always. There you go, bringing back a ship from the brink of death. Now, obviously, we didn't actually bring back a ship from the brink of death. This was just a test. The next thing we wanted to test to see if the SRV could tow heavier ships. After all, there was a lot of mass recalculations for a lot of componentry and thrusters and whatnot, as well as just general ship hull mass calculations that happened over previous patches. So we were a little bit curious to see if the SRV could handle some of the bigger ships. They couldn't in the past, and I didn't expect they were going to now, but it was worth a shot testing. So first order of business is to test it out on a Starlancer Max. It is a fat, heavy pig, and our assumption was that the ship probably maybe could at least pull the ship out of atmosphere. Maybe it could in 0G. We weren't 100% sure, but it was worth a shot. So let's see what happens. And you geared down a little too early, you know, a little bit of hesitation.
The fuck up. My gears were down for like 20 minutes.
I mean, it's shameful, man. I expect better from you, you know?
Oh, copy. I didn't even bounce.
The other thing we wanted to test was that the SRV is meant to have a small habitation compartment for the owner of the vessel that is being towed. So we wanted to try to use it as its intended function here, so we had Jersey get out of the ship and hang out in the habitation compartment, and seeing if that worked.
Alright. I'm gonna go have a cup of coffee on this little chick. Maybe not, because I don't have a fucking... I can't... Why can't I? Oh my god, the noise from
It's so loud, right?
I can look out the window.
Hang on.
Yeah, you got it, bro, I believe. There you go.
I'm just full send on the boost. Your elevator's still down, your gear's still down. Oh my god.
It broke. What do you want? That's why I need a tow.
Hang on. I got this. We got this. Just gotta get a little bit of boost back. All right. See. We're going up. Radar altimeter says we're going up. Okay, now we're stopped. Now we're going down. Okay.
Oh god, we're cooked.
Hang on. No, we're good. Hang on. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
I see those buildings coming up very fucking fast.
Your ship may have a few scratches on it, but you're perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hang on. I need a little bit more juice.
We're going. Look back.
No.
Look back.
I refuse. I refuse. We're good, bro. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Why are you tripping? Don't worry.
Hey, just need to get the head start, bro.
Yeah. See, look at the ship's happy. Oh, I gotta put VTOL on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pulling. Uh oh.
Oh my god!
Oh no. Perfectly fine. We're good. I don't know why you were tripping. I swear. Hang on.
Bro, that shit launched us.
Hang on. I may be missing an. You know what? I probably should repair this. Hang on. I also lost the tractor beam.
Oh my god. We literally just got RKO by a Starlancer Max.
Okay, as you can see, you can't really tow a Starlancer out of atmosphere. It's just too heavy. It makes sense. It does seem like it's a pretty heavy ship, so it probably wouldn't work. And CIG have said some ships are going to require more than one SRV to properly tow, but we didn't have an extra one on hand right away, so instead what we opted to do was to go into 0G and see if we could still safely tow the Starlancer Max, at least in 0G. You like that? No! Attack on shields!
This thing sucks for shooting open doors, dude. I swear.
You know, just for that, I'm gonna just drop your ship at Microtech in the middle of nowhere.
Shields off.
Oh my god. Stop messing. Yeah, it's too heavy. I can't quantum travel. It's too heavy. And there you go. You can't actually quantum travel if the ship is way too heavy for the SRV to tow. You can tow it a little bit normally there. As you can see, I can trail it behind me. I just can't quantum travel with it. So it was time to move on to another vessel.
Shields off.
You broke the lights back here. They won't even turn off now.
Good.
Never mind. It's too bright. That's sensitive eyes.
Yeah, definitely gonna pull this out of atmosphere.
Okay, sir. I need a lift to ARC L1, please. Thank you.
Alright, ready for the first jump. And there we go. Ship's there with us. Okay, now we're gonna do the next OM. So far, so good. As you can see, even if there is no players aboard the ship, it's still towable and there's no issues. However, once we left the planet and switched the DGS, things got a little bit weird. And it's with us again. It does look funny that it just freezes it in place, though.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
Yeah. Yeah, works is a weird one to describe this. I'm gonna go ahead and jump ahead to when we get out of quantum, and you'll see what I mean. And it's...
Hey.
Nope, you still follow along just fine. In fact, actually, you're not even... It's not even like bouncing around anymore. It's just straight up just stuck back there.
You literally swing and hit people like a baseball bat, bro. So you think the ship will stay there?
That's a good point, actually. The ship doesn't exist. No!
Oh no.
Wait, it's still
Wait.
hooked to me.
Oh my god.
Oh,
See,
no.
alright, so try and back it up to the hangar and make it disappear. Wait, does it even have contact?
I think it doesn't. I think it literally has no... Yeah, see?
Oh my god, dude. This game.
It's alright, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, now store your ship and see what happens when you bring it back up.
Yeah, I think the play is going to be that the player has to stay in the ship, so that way that doesn't happen. But let's see what happens if I store it. Yeah, I still hear the ship over here.
Oh no. Well, it didn't fully store yet, so that's
Okay, it's stored and the Cutlass sounds are gone.
okay. Well, call it back out.
Okay.
All right, then we'll test it now with. I'll stay in the ship and see what happens.
Did the ship show up in the
Actually-
ASOC terminal?
You know what we should have done? Honestly, I should have tried to like get in the ship and just see if I can even interact with it. But ship is.
I guess unknown.
Unknown, yeah.
Yeah, I figured. I don't think CIG has a contingency for something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, somewhere in between switching the boundary for the DGS, the Cutlass just became a part of the SRV, like as if it was just stuck to the physics grid of it or something, or it just became an entity child to it. It's very strange, but it became even more stranger when I had left the hangar and looked behind myself as I came out.
That's cringe.
I can't, bro. Oh no. Shoot! Go away. I don't want you here. Shoot. Oh
Now
my-
hold on, let's see if I can actually see it. Don't stop. Hold on. Let me see if I can make contact with it. Bruh.
Realism.
But I can lock on and I can. Fuck it.
It just goes through it, bro.
Yes, I'm not gonna be able to interact with it. Well, the only thing to do now is just claim your ship.
No, I'm taking you. We're gonna
Wait,
tow
can you attach? Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. All right. That's gonna be fucking cringe.
You gotta drop your shields, bro.
I don't know. Give me a sec. Should I turn? You know, I'm just gonna do engines off this time. Leave the ship on and turn the shields off.
Size 4. All right. Ah. Excellent. Let's see if
Two
I
for
can,
one.
See if I can take you with me.
Bro, imagine if you just kept doing this. You had like 20 fucking ships in the back of your. That looks so. I can't even imagine you just flying in space and you just see 20 ships behind you.
Get over here. What are you doing over there? Stop floating away.
Yeah, please help, Mom.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah,
Okay.
now it's working.
I was gonna say it has. It's the shipyard behind you, dude.
Just call me Brio's Breaker Yard, bro.
Are you still?
Hmm?
Okay, the quantum effect went away from me.
Well, you're not important, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, copy.
Yeah, I'm the main character here, so it only matters for me.
This man chose microtech.
Yep. Gotta see if you last the entire way, you know? All 4 minutes of it.
Yeah, well.
So there you go. It seems to work really well if the pilot is already aboard the stricken vessel. If they are not, there seems to be some strange oddities when you transition between planetary DGSs, though we also had that earlier when we were towing the 85X, of course, although just having a pilot in the ship does make it a little bit easier because also you have party markers and stuff like that. Just these weird little inconsistencies that CIG needs to address. Hopefully they can get that taken care of before it goes to live. But as you can see, it does work. Small caveats here and there, but it does work. And I know a lot of SRV owners are going to absolutely rejoice at hearing this news.
I'm here.
All right.
And I'm moving.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh. Okay. Hang on. Stay right there. I got you.
Oh, the Cutlass
No, I thought it was. Yeah, it was my ship moving.
Damn it. Well, I mean, I'm moving, so it looks like I have to be in the ship. It's been a while, a very long time, but yeah, I quantumed into Orison and died and blew up. Yeah. I haven't experienced that since like 316.
Where'd you go? Oh, you okay? It left you behind.
Yeah.
It's all right. I never leave a client behind, except for that last time.
Behind them that far.
Because I was getting ready to jump. I was like, I don't hear the tractor beam.
I'm over here.
Get over here. No.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, I'm going
Drifting away.
Yeah.
He's coming right at us.
I'm coming in hot, boys. Oh my god.
No,
Catch me.
It's too far
Catch
away.
me.
There we go.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, there you go. Okay, it's self-correcting. Excellent.
Oh, almost.
I don't know if I can rotate you though. Yeah, I don't think I can rotate you. You just kind of like free flow.
That's fine. Just make sure I get on. Just drop down now. Oh, there it is.
Hey, we're gaming, boys.
Let's see. And I can, yeah, rearm, restock from here. Nice. That worked.
That'll be 3 million
Sure.
credits.
Yeah, about that.
I mean it.
Sucks to suck, nerd.
Don't make me come back there and repo your ass.
Come on. Come on.
You're gonna crash.
No, I'm not. I got this.
You're gonna really need a real tow after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm at a boost.
Hey, what's up?
I'm going in. Hot landing. Oh, oh, I tipped it. I almost had it all.
I almost had you.
I made it in. Cooking.
So there you go. The SRV is finally fixed for the most part. Obviously, you saw the issues here. There, I do suspect CIG can easily and probably address those DGS issues in coming patches here, whether it's coming PTU patches or in a subsequent hotfix coming down the line. This is a little bit of a stealth fix because, again, this was broken in live. It was one of the reasons why I just never used the SRV. It was just always completely broken. But now that that's resolved, I'm really curious to see how this handles, for example, against AI. There's a lot of weird edge cases with AI and how they get cleaned up, especially derelict AI ships and whatnot, so that's something I definitely want to test a little bit going forward. But overall, I'm really happy to see this stealth fix kind of brought in, and I hope it does get resolved. Much like I really hope they can resolve and update the medical beacons and the bounty missions, right? So we're getting a lot of refactor of missions here to work with server meshing and new technology, but we haven't got any of the bounty hunting and medical beacon stuff back in yet, stuff that tracks players. And I imagine that has to do with DGS stuff as well too, server meshing issues. So hopefully CIG can get some time on that soon. And one other thing I did want to mention is we ran into some wonkiness with the towing as well. So it seems like when the ship being towed crosses some DGS boundaries, there is some really gnarly desync that can happen. We had an issue with Jersey's Corsair where he couldn't even board the ship. The ship just wouldn't let him get on board. He'd get on the lift or he'd get on the ramp in the back, and sometimes he would just clip through, and he couldn't even access the cockpit or anything like that. I could easily, I could do all of that, but there was a lot of weird bugs, and it definitely seems like he was very desynced with his ship, whereas I wasn't. But luckily the workaround for that was you simply just store the ship and pull it back out, and it worked perfectly fine after that. It was resynchronized and everything was good after that. So that is one little small issue we ran into. I know I'm recording a lot of this footage and talking about bugs and fixes here without actually having the QR code. That's my fault on there. I was recording a lot of cinematic stuff a little bit earlier too, and I turned off my QR code. I forgot to turn it back on. So I do apologize, especially for the Siggies watching, because I know you guys like having the QR code up there. But if I do subsequent videos, I'll try to at least remember to put on the QR code for easy bug fixing and handing off to the relevant departments, because I know a lot of QA also watches this stuff too. So, all right, but that's it, folks. I hope you enjoy this. Please let me know if you've tried more of the SRV yourself in the PTU. If you tried it working with the AI and whatnot. Have you tried testing it yourself? Have you run into weird inconsistencies? Gosh, I can't speak today. If you run into any of that the same as we have, let me know in the comments below. I definitely want to kind of go a little bit more further into this. Because again, even though this is just a towing ship, the SRV, it has a lot going for it here. There's a lot of different cool stuff you can do with it, including going and maybe towing player ships and getting them repaired, because it does actually work. You can take a soft death ship, put it on a pad, and you can repair it from being dead to actually being functional once more. Obviously, you can't do that to a dead ship, but you can do it to a soft death ship. So if a player needs help, there's actual gameplay that's involved that you can actually help that player with. But there's still some bugs that CIG needs to work out. Alright folks, that's it for me today, talking about the SRV and the stealth fixes that came in for it. One of the ships that I'm always super happy to see, it's an Argo ship. I love Argo ships. But, you know, it's always been bugged for so long, so I never really used it. So the fact that it is getting a little bit of love in terms of getting some fixes to some of its functionality means that I'm incredibly excited to use this once more. If you did indeed enjoy this video, please leave a like. This really does help out the channel. And of course, if you want to watch more videos like this and much more down the line, be sure to subscribe as well. And if you want to go a little bit above and beyond and support the work that I do here on my channel, consider becoming a channel member like these fine folks right here, whose contributions help me out immensely when it comes to putting videos like this together for you all. But until next time, fly safe, and I'll see you all in the black.